All right, guys, so this is inside of my greenhouse. It's a mess right now. Trust me, when I turn around this camera, or if I go a little bit too low, you'll see the mess. Let me back up, because I just started throwing stuff. See that? All on the floor. Containers. Everything is just sitting. Now, I had, let's see, I think it's the end of January. I planted up some of my vegetables in recycled milk carton for them to, I'm stopping because it is so hot in here. And although I opened the little window, let's see, the little window at the top here, and the door is open, the sun is just beaming in here. Like, it's really hot. And I'm hoping that it don't kill my plants, because, okay, so one, let's start over here. These are my recycled containers. I open them, and as you can see, there's plants in them, but their roots are not strong enough. And I did this before, whereby I opened them and put them in the ground, and the roots wasn't strong enough, and it did a little something for me. But I'm hoping that because I open it and the sun is beating in here, you know, the container is open and the roots get a little stronger. I also planted up some marigolds, and it's doing great, but it was inside of my house. And I basically bring it out here so that the roots can get a little stronger. And I literally just wet them. You know, I want the roots to get a little stronger so I can plant them out. Now, in these containers here, which is a little bit, I would say it's a little bit too late, but not really. Because it's hot in here, you know, I want to plant some tomato seeds, pepper seeds, and see how well it's going to germinate in here. Now, again, I'm just taking a risk by doing that. If it doesn't germinate in the time that I wanted, the time frame that I wanted, I'm basically going to just plant my seeds outdoor. But I'm putting them in containers just because I have a lot of spring crops out there, and I want to see how well it's going to do in here. And I'm about to do that in a few minutes. Now, everything else is so junked up in here. Look at this. Look at this. See? My fertilizer, all my little tools and stuff. I have potting mix and the holly tone, everything, containers thrown. I'm hoping to just kind of fix this, organize it just a little bit. Once it gets a little warmer, I'm going to definitely level this flooring, because the flooring is not as level as I want it to be. So things are kind of a little lopsidity in here. But I'm going to get that fixed during the summer. These are also plants that I planted I think in February. Hollyhocks. Let me tell you, I brought these out here to kind of like, you know, it was looking very nice inside. And the minute I bring them out here, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the heat. I have no idea. Anyway, again, I'm just the risk taker. Hopefully, you know, hopefully these do okay out here, because this looks very nice right now, and hopefully it does well. If not, I'll just plant the seed outdoor, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna go set up my camera so I could start planting my tomato seeds and stuff right now. Okay, guys, so I got my potting mix. This is regular Miracle-Gro potting mix. And what I'm going to do is add the Miracle-Gro perlite. This improves drainage and the irrigation in the soil. And what I'm going to do is just mix it all together. Let me get my gloves. This I'm going to use my hand and mix it all in. And it's going to help make the soil too a little bit more fluffy and loose. All right. Oh, hopefully it doesn't shake up this camera too much. And this is what I'm going to put in the containers to start my seeds. Now this greenhouse is really hot, so when I put these in the pots and give them a drink of water, they should feel as though they're in the garden, just because it's so warm. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with our tomatoes. Now these tomato packets, I got these from Lowe's. If you can see that. Both of them is cherry tomatoes. I absolutely love cherry tomatoes, so every year I plant a lot of them. They're very sweet, and I love them for salads. Now the only thing is I gotta be able to mark these containers where I put these tomatoes, so later I know exactly what I plant. So we're gonna start with these 4 containers here, and I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds in each pot, and just tuck them down just so. And they're going about, let's see, the packets say how many inches deep. Oh, quarter. I just pushed it a little bit too far, but it's gonna be all right. So I'm gonna put like 4 seeds in each pot. Or you know what, we're gonna do like 6, because we're gonna pinch them back. We're hoping that, you know, they grow in this greenhouse since it's so hot in here. And like I said, they should feel as though they're outside. So we're gonna just pop these seeds in here, and we're gonna do 4 containers. Now if all of these seeds come up, all I'm gonna do is pinch them back so that each of them have space to grow. So all I'm doing is kind of making a hole with my finger and tapping them back over. So that's for that. Okay, I did do, you know, sometimes you have extra seeds that you don't want to save, so I just drop it in a pot. So we're gonna say this one is the red cherry tomatoes, and I'm gonna mark them. But right now I'm gonna just put the packet on top of it so I know exactly what I plant. In this greenhouse feels literally like about, ooh. So literally this pack, all I got is what, 6 seeds? So okay, in this one we're gonna say 1, 2. You know what, I don't know how this is gonna grow, so we're gonna put all these seeds in one pot, and hope for the best. Ooh, that's not too good. 6 seeds. Okay, so we got the red and we got these. Now this pack here, and I don't recommend people buying like this because you don't know what you're getting. So in this packet is a lot of hot peppers, and it's a mixture of hot peppers. So basically you don't know what kind of peppers you're getting until they start growing. Actually, I'm lying. This one, I'm opening the wrong packet. This one is beans. And you know what? I think I'm gonna plant some of these. Let's see. I want to plant some of these and see how well it comes up. I'm gonna save a few seeds. This is what this look like. We call it bora in our country. They call it over here long asparagus beans. Okay, so I'm gonna just put down, I'm gonna put 4 beans in each of these pots again. And since these are large beans, I'm literally putting 4. So whatever is left, I'm gonna save. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 pots right here is gonna have the long bean. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so these 4 pots, I'm gonna remember have the long bean, and I'm gonna put this away because I'm gonna keep some of it as my just in case. Planted some more tomatoes. I just like planting different kind of tomatoes because they come in so handy for sandwiches, for salads, for stews. It's between my finger. I grew these last year and it was amazing. All right, these are some more tomatoes. What's this? Bitter Boy hybrid tomatoes. Okay. And that's the pack for these. This have about, what, 10 or 12 seeds. So I put 4 seeds to a pot. Poke a hole, 2, 2, 2. Now once these come up, it doesn't matter how small the plant is. I'm still gonna plant it out, but I'm just hoping that it comes up. Now in my back row, which is 5 of them, 5 more pots, I have jalapeno. I'm gonna plant this in 2 of them. Now I have a lot of seeds, so I'm just gonna plant a few. So we're gonna do 1, 2. And for every seed, I'm going like 1/2 inch or inch deep, just because most of these seeds are require like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, an inch deep, you know. So I'm just basically taking my finger, go in, now I still have seeds in here, but I'm gonna put this packet on top here so I know that that's jalapeno. And now we're gonna do some sweet peppers. This is the orange sweet peppers. Now I do have more sweet peppers, like the green and the red, but when you see you're not organized, you're unable to find anything that you really want. So right now I'm not fully organized, and so I can't find my peppers, but it's okay, I can do that later. I'm just putting a few seeds, but I got like 4 plants in each container. In hopes of, even if I get 2 or 3 plants comes up, I will still be happy. And since I still have more seeds, I'm going to put this here as well. And I'm doing some more hot peppers. I have some more containers. I'll probably do the red and the green peppers as soon as I can put my hands on it. So these I'm going to do 4 as well. Again, if more than 4 plants come up or so, I'm just gonna pinch them back, just so that the stronger stem or the stronger plant have enough room to grow until I'm ready to put them outside. And within these plants, within the next week, I should see some sort of germination. So we're gonna really check back on these. Now I'm gonna give all of it a drink of water, and that's it, we're done. Okay, so I got all the herbs planted. I still haven't found my tomato, but I have to look in this pile here thoroughly because everything is just in bags and junked up. The way I bought it is the way I just push it into that container. So I'm gonna figure that part out. Now in here I put the peppers and tomatoes and everything that I just planted on this shelf here, and I did tag them so I know exactly what's there. And it's like facing against the heat, so hopefully it feels like it's in the ground and the seed come up and it don't just kill the seeds that I plant, because sometimes too much heat, I believe, might just fry the seeds. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Now I still have my containers up here, and I took a chance of putting these plants back up here with really good water, and hopefully everything turn out well. But I am gonna check it every day to make sure that it's, you know, it's good. I did also get a chance to kind of clean up in here a little bit, just a little bit, to make it look decent. You know, all my sprays and my little supply stuff is up here. And then when I go here and turn around, I got my little potting mix that I use in here. The vermiculite, the holly tone, all that is here. Now I do have some outside under my stairs. That looks terrible right now. But anyway, at least we got in here tapered up a little bit. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is these bulbs. I want to put them in a pot. I am not ready to put them in the ground yet because I don't know where I want to put them. So what I'm gonna do is put them in a pot, and you can transfer it just like a plant, I believe, wherever you want to put them, or you can leave them in the pot and do whatever. But I'm gonna start them in a pot right now just until they come up, and by then I'll probably decide where I want to put them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so it looks like my mic is dead, so my audio is gone. However, in these pots is where we're going to be planting the gladiola bulbs. Basically, we're going to put them in there until we're ready to move them elsewhere, or until I decide or make up my mind where I'm going to put these bulbs. So I got the 3 pots and filled them halfway with the soil. And I didn't have bulb tone, so we're basically using holly tone. And you can use holly tone or biotone for a lot of stuff, almost anything. The idea of using holly tone or biotone is just to help the roots of the plants. It's like you're fertilizing the plants, but you're also helping the roots to strengthen and grow a lot better. Now, I use the holly tone because that's the one I had on hand. And so, yeah. Now, there are 25 bulbs, so I was able to split them. Not even, but I put 9 in 2 of the pots and then 8 in another. So, and I use enough spacing so they can grow freely. Now, normally if you would plant these in the ground, directly into the ground, you would have to give them more space. But because I'm using a pot, that's why they're kind of like close together, but yet not. I don't know if you get that. But anyway, so Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Now I'm adding the soil back to the pot. Gladiola is supposed to be planted at 8-inch depth, I believe, 8 or 9 inch depth. They like full sun, so we're gonna find a spot once this is all finished. I'm gonna find a spot in the garden that is full sun to put these bulbs, and basically that's it. The process is complete, and you just let them grow or put them in that spot and see how it turned out for you. I never planted gladiola bulbs before, but I plant other bulbs, so let's see how this turns out.